What is up, guys? William here from fitnessforbackpain.com. Really excited about this episode because it's a little bit different. As you can see, I'm not in my gym. What you see me in front of is my family's grow beds, our garden. This is where we grow all of our food, or will be growing a lot of our food this year and the years to come. I'm really excited about this behind me and what that entails and what it represents. But today's video is not about that. Today's video really is about how you can get back or how you can enjoy doing the things that you love even with a history of chronic pain. Whether you're going through it now or you're kind of trying to you're a little bit more out of pain, you're trying to get back and doing things you love, but you're kind of afraid to. You're scared that it's gonna cause more pain or more issues. And I wanna give you some encouragement. I'm a big proponent of working out, of exercising, using smarter strength, better movement to help desensitize your pain. And when I talk about exercise and building strength, it doesn't have to necessarily be just physical strength in the gym, right? You can build your mental strength, you can build your physical strength, as well as improving your movements, doing the things that you love. And one of the hobbies that I have taken on over the years and did it when I was a kid, that my parents instilled in me, was growing food. It was a big deal in my family. It's a big deal in my own personal family now. And it's something that I couldn't do for a very long time because of chronic pain. So what I've learned to do and what I've been able to do and what I try to teach people to do is, if you can't go in the gym, if lifting weights, if being inside of an actual studio and doing exercises just isn't a thing for you, there's other ways that you can use movement and use the things that you do enjoy doing to help build that resilience back in your tissues and become stronger or continue to grow out of chronic pain. And a lot of what this takes is just a bit of creativity. So if you take this, for example, I've built these beds by hand. They're made out of cinder blocks, thousands and thousands of pounds of cinder blocks. This is over 10 cubic yards of soil that I've spread and shoveled and wheelbarrowed myself along with my family, which, if you think about it, involves a lot of random movements, twisting and bending and shoveling and lifting and doing too much and working for long hours. Like, there's so many things that we're told that we shouldn't do or can't do if we're in pain. And there's a level to it that is very true, right? I don't always suggest people just jump right in and start trying to do things like this if they are in chronic pain. But what I suggest that you do is, if you can't be in the gym, find aspects or elements of what you truly do love to do, whether that is play golf, whether that is to go kayaking or go hiking or running, whatever it may be. Find elements of that and do it. Not only are you going to satisfy that itch of doing what you love, but you're also going to get over the fear of hurting yourself. So for me personally, you can imagine what I've had to do to build what you see behind me here. And this is me being chronic pain free. I can do this, yes, after a long day of building these blocks or a long day of shoveling or 2 days of shoveling this dirt. Yes, my body hurt. My body was super sore. I did have some issues in that area, but within days it was gone. It's not a chronic situation. It's more of just, this is what happens when you pick 1 or 2 days and you try to clear or shovel 10 cubic yards of dirt. There's a natural pain and discomfort and achiness to that. But if it's you and you're in pain and you're trying to get back into the yard and you already have beds built, you've done it a long time ago and they're just full of weeds now, what I would suggest you do is go out for a few minutes and see what you can do very slowly. Don't try to go out there to be productive and clear all of your beds out and get all the weeds pulled out or whatever the big idea is. Zoom in a little bit and think of 1 or 2 small things that you can do, whether it's just raking the beds out, you know, and we can get away from gardening. We can talk about playing golf, right? If you love to go play 18 holes, well, you can't do 18 holes, but can you go out to a golf course and just putt around on the green? Can you go in your room or go into your house around your backyard and just do quarter swings of what you would normally be doing for a full swing if you're actually playing golf? Think about kayaking. A great example of this in my Smart Strength membership. Every series that we do, I have a challenge for the members, and those who are veteran members of the Smart Strength membership, you'll be getting this challenge, and it's about challenging yourself to break down what you love to do and find entry points into those things. Case in point, I use the example of kayaking. Yes, thinking about taking your kayak, lifting it up, putting it in your truck, driving it to wherever you go, putting it in the water, packing your stuff up, kayaking for 4 hours, that's a lot to think about. It's a lot to do. So that in chronic pain, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So what do? Do you wait and just not do it? Or do you work your way into it or find elements of it that you can start doing now while you get out of pain to recondition and build resilience in those tissues and in those movements that are causing you pain now? An example of this is just sitting in your room or standing up in your garage and paddling with your paddles. How does that feel? How does the twisting feel? Is there something that while you do that is causing you pain or causing discomfort? If not, build on that. Work on that for a few weeks, a couple times a week with your other things that you're working on, whether it be a course that you're following of mine or just your own stuff. Practice paddling, getting that movement, not protecting yourself, but allowing yourself to brace gently, but also just to get that movement in the spine. Take it a step further and sit down, be in a sitting position, sit in your kayak, in the garage, and work on paddling and just being in that position and working on it. You're not forcing yourself into a kayaking long-term or a long period of time of kayaking with your friends. You're not forcing yourself in that stressful situation. Instead, you're in a controlled environment in your garage working on what you love to do, but a very small element of it. What you're doing is you're allowing your brain to say, okay, we can do this. Like, yes, this is a threatening thing. Yes, it may be a little bit uncomfortable right now, but in the end, you can build on that resilience. You can build on that fear and build more confidence in doing it. So as you're working on building strength and building resilience back in these tissues, you can get back and experiment with doing the things that you truly love. Not everyone likes to work out, and that's totally fine. But what you can do is you can build in and use the things that you love in small increments, small elements of them, even if it's not being productive or accomplishing a big project, but a small element of it. You can use those things to help desensitize your pain system. You can help build strength, build resilience in those tissues that are painful now. So that's it. I hope you liked a little bit of a different scenery with this video. If you want to learn more about how to use exercise, use movement, and just the entire approach zoomed out with some very detailed information of step-by-step information that you can take to start getting back on track with getting out of chronic pain, using movement, using exercise, and using what you do on a daily basis to help build resilience and strength in your muscles and your body so that you can get out of this pain. Check out my back pain workshop. You can go to www.fitnessforbackpain.com/back pain workshop. Again, it's linked in the description box below. You just see it popped up here under this or on the screen of this video. It's a great tool that you can use to get the ball rolling and understand that what is the best first step for you to take. It's yours free. Go grab it.